Alright, so a different style of video again. I recently watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin Broken Skull sessions, and recently it was Randy Orton on the show, and man oh man, what a great interview it was. This interview made me love Randy Orton even more. Admitting to a certain thing, whether it's right or wrong, it's good. It earns you respect, and when you put your hand up and say, hey, I admit it, you come a long way. So that's what Randy Orton basically did in this entire interview. He admitted to a whole lot of things which I am about to discuss now.
Give me a hell yeah!
Number 1. Randy Orton admits that he was never a huge wrestling fan. Even though his father Cowboy Bob Orton and his grandfather was in the wrestling industry, he was never a huge wrestling fan. He considers himself lucky to be in the industry, carrying on the legacy of his family, and is incredibly grateful to everyone. I mean, on screen he may be one of those heels who may annoy you, but off screen he is probably one of the nicest guys to be around.
Give me a hell yeah!
Number 2. He was just handed the opportunity. Randy Orton accepts the fact that guys like Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, they had to grind their way in the independent circuit and to be signed with WWE. But Randy Orton was just handed the opportunity as he is the son of Cowboy Bob Orton, and he took the opportunity and ran with it. Sure, he trained hard, he became a great in-ring performer, but during his initial OVW days, he was nothing. His wrestling skills were below par, and he said this himself. And that OVW group of 2002 was something else. It had John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin, all exceptional athletes in their own right. I mean, Randy Orton was the least experienced of that lot.
Give me a hell yeah!
When he won the World Heavyweight title at the age of 24, thereby becoming the youngest champion at that time, Randy Orton admits that he wasn't ready for it, because when you become a champ, you need to carry the entire company, and Randy Orton knew he wasn't ready for it. Of course, he took the opportunity to be a world champion, but at that time, he didn't know he wasn't ready. But the rest of the locker room knew it. Hence, the title reign was cut short to less than a month, and he dropped the title to Triple H.
Give me a hell yeah!
Number 4, and this is where I was legit shocked. Randy Orton no-showed a rehearsal with The Undertaker. We all know WrestleMania 21, Randy Orton faced The Undertaker. He no-showed the rehearsal with The Undertaker and the others the night before their match at WrestleMania 21. And the moment he talks about the incident, there is instant disappointment written on his face. And for a moment, I was shocked too, because Undertaker is one of those guys whom you should not disappoint, because he wants every guy working with him to be great, disciplined, and missing a rehearsal is a big thing, and he admits it, and he feels that that is one of the lowest moments, lowest points of his career. Half of the interview was just Randy Orton thanking the guys who helped him, giving credit where there is due, which is great from his part. And time and again in this interview, Randy Orton emphasizes the fact that he was shit on the mic, which is actually so odd to hear it in 2021 considering how good he has become. Even Stone Cold Steve Austin also accepts that Randy Orton was really bad on the mic while delivering the promos on live television. Now, Randy Orton is probably one of those guys who does the promo without a script, or like minimal script, just bullet points what he has to convey through the promo. I was so pleased to see Randy Orton admitting to so many things throughout his WWE career, which made me love him even more as a person. In ring, I will always love him for the matches he delivers. On the mic, I will always hate him because he is supposed to be a heel. And if you want the example of Randy Orton's good promo skills in 2021, just go back and watch that Randy Orton promo when he cut it on Beth Phoenix. That was pure gold. So if you haven't checked out the interview, then I'm pretty sure you're missing something. And this is basically the interview which went along. I've just broken down a few things which Randy Orton admits, he accepts it, and that is that. So yeah, if you like this video, hit that like button if possible, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.